What up, squad? I'm Leland with Sports Dissected. On this episode of EQ.HQ, we're giving you an inside look at how Texas A&M baseball prepares for game day. Let's get it. Today, we're at Texas A&M with Brian Posey, the Director of Equipment. Did I get that right?
Yes, sir.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So tell me, take me through what we're gonna be doing today. But first, let's step back and what does your title mean? Like, what do you do?
So on a day-to-day basis, it's more of making sure the players look good, feel good, and play good. Getting them everything they need to go out there, perform their best, and make sure that we look good at the same time.
Take me through what does a home game look like for you?
So home game, I start off my day, I come in and I lift, take care of myself first. After that, we come in here, we pass out game pants, game jerseys, just to kind of have the locker room stage for the players before they get here. So they come in, it kind of gives that big league feeling. After that, we come in here and we rub up 6 dozen baseballs with mud, take care of the game balls, and then we kind of get into getting ready for practice. On the manager side, we kind of just are around if guys need anything, batting gloves, a new pair of cleats, helmet, make sure they have their hats, make sure they're all in the right stuff. Just kind of making sure they're taken care of and we're looking good, that the coaches are looking good. We have everything we need for the rest of the game. Yeah, so this year they gave us 3 custom cleats. The player favorite by far, from what I've heard from everybody, is definitely this cream one. They love the low top silhouette. They like the feel of it. They think that the breathability is great, and they also love the look. They like the gold accents. They like the cream color. Other than that, I think they actually prefer the gray high top than the maroon. I think they like just the more gray accent of it. There are some players that either have no preference or like they'll just wear the maroon cleat because it goes with everything. Coach Early doesn't make them match all the time. He allows them to pick what they feel comfortable in, and I think that's great. I think that it allows them to show their personality a little bit while also staying within the brand. So this year we actually switched to New Era hats. Adidas did a deal with New Era. We are one of 3 schools that got to wear New Era hats instead of Adidas this year. New Era hats, obviously the big leagues wear them, so I think it's great that we finally get to wear them in college. Coach Early and the players all love the hats. I think they feel better, fit better, and I think in general they look more professional because people associate the New Era logo with the major league. This year we did 2 sets of batting gloves, our normal maroon and white with sheepskin leather on the palm, just a classic leather look. Going on to the helmet, same thing. We have our normal maroon helmet in a matte finish. This year I did switch to 3D logos. In the past we've done just a regular sticker. It's flat. I think 3D, again, looks more kind of like big league, a little more professional. So we have our red, white, and blue. That one's pretty classic. We've had that for the past 2 years now. Blue lettering with red accents. We have our classic pinstripes, and I think this one is one of our more receptive jerseys because it's just been around for a while, I feel like. Friday starter Ryan Prager loves the pins. He'll always pitch in the pins if he can.
Before you go to the next color,
yeah.
What's the secret to keeping them white? Because that's a pretty icy jersey.
We've tried a few different things in the past. We've tried soaking them overnight in a chemical and pressure washing them, and that usually works pretty well. What I've started doing now is I'll throw them in with Tide Pods and then pressure wash the rest out because some of it still lingers a little bit because the mud is hard to get out, but the pressure washer can do wonders. Moving on to our maroons. Same thing, it's just a classic script Aggies, what we do on most of our uniforms. Last year we did have a block T on the sleeve, but we went to a classic Lone Star logo. Moving on, we got the cream. This year we did a gold standard from Adidas. It's just little gold accents everywhere. On the back, it's just solid gold, maroon accents. So we have a great deal with DeMarini. We also, our Wilson and Evo Shield, they're all kind of the same company. With them, we only swing DeMarini, and they've been awesome. Their bats are great. They've been holding up awesome. And we did get some nice custom ones this year, which is the one you're holding. That is their newest model of the goods. I think their base model is teal with some orange accents on it, but we were able to get some with maroon and white, and I think it makes it look a lot cleaner.
All right, squad, so I'm here with Matthew Harrison, the sports field coordinator here at A&M.
Nice to be here, thanks.
Yeah, what does your job entail on a day-to-day basis, especially a game day?
Overall, my job entails pretty much anything you see with the playing surface, just day-to-day maintenance of that. Game days look a little bit different, whether it's, dragging down the infield dirt, painting foul lines in the dirt or in the grass, just getting everything set up on the field before the game.
What are we looking at here?
So currently at the mound, our guys come out here probably 85% of the days, 90% of the days, throw. So our day-to-day responsibility here is to just make sure we're giving them a consistent, flat surface, you know, so they're not stepping any holes, tweaking any ankles, stuff like that. You know, we'll strip all the conditioner layer off the top, just so we can remove that in order for the clay to bind equally, nicely, smoothly everywhere. Over the course of a game, this clay will dry out just from sun, wind, heat, whatever. So when we come back in to fix it, first thing we normally do is sweep conditioner off, and then we'll add a little bit of water, put some moisture back in, help the clay to bind. Another way you can do that is by putting a little scratch across everything. Just allows the clay that we're gonna add to the mound to bind a little bit easier with the clay that's already in the mound.
And this is done before every game?
Every game, every practice. Yeah.
I don't want to sit here and just watch you get dirty. Well, what can I do? How can I help you?
You can throw a little clay in this hole. I'll teach you a little bit.
You're the professional. Do I just
Yeah, you just throw it in. Throw it in. I can move it around.
Okay. Why this clay?
We just feel like it holds up the best for the traffic that we get on our mound day in and day out. Let's make sure it's nice and flat before we put a tamp on it. Save ourselves a little bit of work.
Okay.
And it's just a little soft tamp to start so you don't blast the clay out everywhere.
All right.
And once you get everything a little bit packed in, you can come a little bit more force. Really compact it in. So at this point here, when we get it compacted in, we'll normally take a clay rake and we'll just scratch over the top of everything to check, see where we're high at, where we're low at, just so we can give it a flat 6 inches in front of the rubber. This actually came out pretty good.
That's because I put the sand down.
I was about to say, that's because
the clay.
The person adding the clay. So now we're prepping our painter in order to paint the foul lines that are going to be in the grass.
Okay. That is pure white. What are the cues that we're looking for here? What are the keys to painting straight lines?
So I base the edge of my wheel in the front off this string. So I want to be as close to that string as possible without touching it.
Would you say this is the most tedious part of the job?
This is pretty tedious. It's one of those things that you make a small mistake, somebody's gonna notice. So it's just a nice slow and steady pace.
From your perspective, what does a perfect game day look like?
In my mind, no weather in the forecast.
Okay.
Nice sunny day, a little slight breeze, preferably blowing out, just to help the team out a little bit. We've gotten most of our hard stuff prepped the day before, so painting lines, getting all the mound clay work done, stuff like that. And just come in, put a nice mow on it, and then just water the infield dirt, get it to the right moisture, and right before the game, go out there, do our thing, and walk off the field, be able to turn around and look at as close to perfection as we can possibly get.
All right, so Brian, we made it to actual game day.
Yep, it's here.
I feel it. Walked in through the field. The weather's perfect. It's a good day. They're prepping the field. What is it like for you? What's the game day like?
Pretty similar to how a practice would be. The only difference is we gotta pass out jerseys, pants, and rub the balls for the game. Everything else is pretty normal. We do kind of normal practice stuff before the game to kind of get the guys loose and ready for the game itself. But I got to start off with the locker room, make sure it looks nice and game day ready. That way the guys come in, feel that big league feel. All we really do on these kind of days is we just grab a handful of jerseys and we'll walk around and just find their locker. By now I've gotten to a point where I know where everybody's at. But you just find the number, hang the jersey in their locker, and just make it look nice and pretty for when they come in. 16 will be down at the end. You'll see the socks, right between 2 and 47.
All right. You gotta be walking, get my steps. Another thing I noticed in the locker room is you guys have pool, ping pong, all kind of games. What is that for?
It's just for the guys to kind of it's a good space for them to hang out and not worry about everything else. You kind of come in here, play some games, ping pong, get competitive inside here rather than just out there, and just kind of take their mind off the game for a second.
And I also noticed we got the cubby holes. What are those for? Yep,
that's where we put all their laundry and anything they need. It's usually how they communicate with us too. They'll open up their cubby and stick their head through and talk to us through there.
Nice. So what's the next steps?
Next thing, we can go inside and start passing out some pants, and then we'll get into some rubbing some balls.
Very good.
There's no exact science to it. Kind of just get a little bit of mud on your fingers.
Okay.
I kind of put it in every little spot around the ball.
Okay.
Kind of just disperse it evenly. Wipe off the excess. Dunk my fingers into the water. put it on my left palm, and then I'll just move the ball around until I feel that the mud has been fully encased into the ball.
So get a little water. You said, do I?
Yep.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Then you can wipe the excess mud off on that towel.
Gotcha.
Dip your fingers into the water.
Yep.
Put it onto that palm that ball's in.
Yep.
And then just get the ball and just kind of work that mud into the ball.
Okay. I feel like y'all gonna put my ball in a separate bucket, like
We'll put that ball in for the first pitch. Yeah. That'll be the starting pitcher's ball.
How do you know when it's enough, when you got it?
Once you feel like it's not really wet anymore and it's got a nice tacky feeling, I think that's about where you want.
What's the purpose of mudding?
Cowboy could probably actually talk more about that.
Whenever a baseball comes right out of the package, it's super slick.
Yep.
So it just helps the pitchers get a little bit better grip on it.
Okay.
And it also makes it easier for the hitters to see as well. So
I passed the vibe check.
You did.
We good.
Yeah, that's actually good. It's actually really good. Now we have about 5 dozen more to go. Because every game we do about 6 dozen balls.
Yep.
But some games need more, some games need less. So it really just varies on how we go. If it rains, we go through balls more because they'll hit the dirt, they'll get muddy, more scratched up, and the umpire will throw it out or the pitcher will throw it out.
Last one. How does it look?
The same as the other ones.
looks good.
You've probably been the most consistent person I've ever seen at doing it for you, better than literally the other 3 managers we have.
There it is, fellas. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for helping.
Thanks for helping out.
Yes, sir.
You contributed to the year, man.